Hey guys, this is the beginning of a two-part series. We're actually going to design the wheels in this lesson and the car in the next lesson. So let's get started. Hey guys, now that we're in 123D design, we're going to start by selecting the circle command, and we're going to make a first circle that's 25 millimeters in diameter. So now that we've got our first circle, we're going to add a second circle, which is going to be the inside of our rim. And so this second circle is going to be 20 millimeters. So choosing the same center point, we'll make another circle that's 20 millimeters. After we've got that one done, we're going to zoom in a little bit and we're going to choose the circle command again and make another one that's 6 millimeters. This is going to be the inside where our axle is going to go through our wheel. So our final circle is going to be the outside of that circle, and it's going to be 9 millimeters. So you can type in 9 millimeters. And so now we have our three circles. One is going to be the outside of the rim, and the interior two circles will be our axle. So I'm going to use the polyline tool to draw a straight line from the center of our circle to the edge. After I've drawn one, I'll draw the second one. And then I'm going to use the circular array pattern command in the gearbox, and I'm going to copy those two spokes around the center point of my circle as many times as I would like. You could do 4, you could do 6. I'm going to drop it back to do only 3. So my axle is going to have, my wheel is going to have 3 spokes on it. So now I'm just going to come to the side here and I'm going to use the trim command to trim out some of the extra line work that we're not going to need. So you can see that this first circle is where our axle is going to go through. So we're not going to need lines going through any of these points. We're going to want the spokes that connect the axle circles to the rim. So you'll see I'll delete all of these extra lines that I'm not going to need. And now by doing this, I'm only going to need to extrude the one face, because now we have our entire wheel is one face. So I'm going to select that face and I'm going to extrude that face up 6 millimeters. So I'm going to type in 6 millimeters to our options box. And you'll see now we have our three-dimensional wheel. So next we're going to zoom out a little bit here and we're going to actually use the rectangle sketch tool, and we're going to draw on the drawing grid and we're going to draw a rectangle starting from the center point of our circle, and it doesn't have to be exact. And then we're going to use the rectangle pattern tool. So we're going to select the wheel as our solid object and the rectangle as our pattern path. So you'll see I can drag these wheels, and I'm going to click down to 2 in each direction. So I'm going to have a grand total of 4. So you'll see if I change that from 1 to 2, I'll actually multiply those 2 that I already have up top. So then I'll be left with 4. And we're going to need 4 wheels for our car, obviously. So then I can delete that rectangle. And just to kind of finish it up, just to make it a little bit easier, I'm going to move the wheels a little bit closer to each other so that it'll be easier for the printer to print these wheels. The head won't have to move as far apart from each other. And if you're working with a smaller printer, it'll fit onto your build platform. So we're going to export these wheels as an STL into our 3D files section. And next we'll get to the car. So I'll see you in the next one. Well, we've got wheels. Wheels are useless without a car, so let's go design that. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out the next video on the left and design your car. And don't forget to subscribe. And I love to see your pictures on social media. This is a two-part.